Hello, it's July, and that means that it's Wednesday. And this time, I'm going to be on time. So, I'm not sure how clear it was, but this week's challenge is to teach you guys a little bit about how to be Canadian. Because apparently that's something that some people have problems with. Well, anyways, I myself am not a nationalist at all, and I don't really take pride in being much of anything. But I can help a brother out and teach you a little something about going to high school in Canada. But that's my topic for this week. This is a Janai's guide on how to attend a Canadian high school, and be prepared for all the shittiness that will ensue. The first rule is by far the easiest rule to follow, even though I myself am not very good at it. Rule number 1 is, when attending a Canadian high school, have a pair of indoor shoes and outdoor shoes. This might sound very childish, but it's very important. These are an example of bad shoes. These are going to make your feet freeze off, and they're going to rot in the water and snow. These are an example of good outdoor shoes. These ones have no holes in them, so your feet won't freeze, and you won't have to dry your socks out under a heater in the girls' bathroom. This was a very bad experience that I had many times over my school career. Rule number 2. When you attend a Canadian high school, you're going to be expected to take 1 year of French and 1 year of physical education. Is that what they call it? Because that wasn't what I considered. Anyways, people generally consider one or the other to be some form of minor torture. So, you're going to have to brave both. Bonjour, je suis votre professeur au français pour cette année. Et je pense que tu aurais tout le français tu besoin. Hello, I'm going to sit at my desk. I'm not doing anything to help you today. Teacher, I need to go to the bathroom really bad. En français, ma petite. Never mind. I don't need to go anymore. I don't think it's physically possible to run 500 laps in -20 weather. -20, that's a brisk run. What are you, some kind of weenie? You want me to make everybody have to do 200 push-ups on top of that? Better get running. Rule number 3. When you decide to come and attend a Canadian high school, you have to be prepared to endure some pretty harsh temperature extremes. It's either going to be freezing cold for about 6 months of the year, or boiling hot for the other 6 months. Sure hope I don't have to go up and do anything in front of the class. The back of my leg is stuck to my chair like glue. Rule number 4. Hot schools in Canada are usually sponsored by companies like Coca-Cola and stuff, so they get to decide what's on the menu. Usually, it's stuff that you can recognize as food, but they're so fatty and just generally disgusting that you probably don't want to pay the $5 for that packet of fries anyways. Can I just have 1 piece of cheese pizza, please? We're all out of pizza. I have this glove that may or may not be vegetarian for you. I don't think any other human in the world would want to eat it, but it's like pizza. Oh. Well, I'm sure whatever that is, it'll be just as good. Now, rule number 5 might not apply to all Canadian high schools, but I know it certainly applied to the ones I attended. The people teaching the computer classes and the librarians clearly thought that the children attending your school were complete idiots. Because I had a lesson on how to use the internet every single year, and I'm pretty sure I'd already figured out how to do that anyways. So, that's rule number 5. Dumb librarians / internet teachers. Okay now class, I'm going to teach you how to use the internet, and I don't want to go too fast because I don't want you to get confused or lost. So the first thing you're going to do is turn on the power button. But don't do it too fast because you might get electrocuted and die. Does she know what decade we're in? We know how to use the computer already, since you've been telling us how to do it every year since grade 9. Do you want a detention? Rule number 6 is actually a pretty nice one. And this is that if you are very nice to your teacher and they like you, they will pass you, even if you don't deserve it. Mrs. Professor Teacherson, I know I'm only getting a 49, but I don't know how that's possible. I've been doing all the assignments and trying so hard in your class, and if I fail, my parents are going to kill me. Now, honey, I know you've been trying really hard with this computer class, and you just don't seem to be getting it, but I know you're trying. So I'm going to bump you up from a 49 to a 51, and I won't make you take it again, okay?
So, does that mean I'm passing too then?
Well, you're just stupid, and you smell bad, so I'm going to fail you. Rule number 7. Canadian high schools have talent shows. They're not like talent shows in anywhere else because we are so multicultural that you, if you are white like me, you do not know any of the songs there. And you're not allowed to sing, because then it looks bad. Wow, this is fun. 2.5 hours of songs that I don't speak the language to. She's a racist! Now I know rules 1 through 7 have been fairly intimidating, and probably made you never want to even step foot over the border now that you've heard it. There is one good thing about going to a Canadian high school, and that is hot Canadian boys. You've grown real good. I don't know. All I'm saying is that in every class that you take, there will be at least one really, really hot guy. So that way, even if you hate the class, you can spend it looking at him, instead of at your sad teacher, or your even sadder report card. And really, out of all the hardships you have to endure going to a Canadian high school, the hot Canadian boys make it worth it. That is all the Canadian wisdom I have to pass on to you, and I hope that it has prepared you for the life ahead of you. So, I guess I don't really have much to say for this week, other than the fact that I'm totally working 2 shifts. One was last night, and one is on Thursday. Oh, I'm sorry. So, I had to buy 2 cardigans to wear to work, and they're pretty loud. This is cardigan number 1, and I like it a lot. I got it at 40% discount, so that's pretty sweet. And this is cardigan number 2. It's pink, so I like it. Actually, I wish that this was like field of vision, because my sweaters are really soft. And I'm scared that I'm going to destroy them when I have to wash them, because I'm really bad at washing them. So now, because I didn't have anything else to talk about, I'm going to show you some of the work I've been doing for my college application portfolios. This is my bedroom. This is my desk. These are some expressions. He's a cat from one of my stories. And I think he's real cute and fun to draw. Even though he was like staring every time I draw him. And I'll show you my cute drawing for right now. Can you see that? That's me and Theo. Because I love my Theo. And he's usually what I draw because I don't think about anything else. And I think that that's been stunting to my creativity. But I have a lot of nice drawings of us. Oh my god, I just got really terrified because I realized I was wearing socks and I didn't remember putting them on. Because I never wear socks.